What's up? Today I'm going to break down for you my song Santiago. This is the English breakdown, so if you speak Spanish, go to the breakdown. So, let's break it down. So first off, I fell asleep in Las Vegas, agobiado por mis transgresiones. I wanted the idea of like falling asleep because in the chorus, I'm waking up. Agobiado por mis transgresiones, that's saying weighed down by my sins. So the fun thing about that is that Las Vegas is Sin City, and I'm being weighed down by my sins in Las Vegas where I fall asleep. Fun, right? Also, the idea of being guilt-stricken is something that's pretty common throughout my music, so there's nothing new there. No esperaba llegar a este momento de confesiones. So that in English means I didn't believe, or I didn't hope to get to this moment of confessions. We all make mistakes in life, and it's hard to get to that moment of confessions, and we never think like we're gonna have to confess for the wrongs that we've done in life because we don't think we're gonna do anything wrong. Also, the fun thing about that song is I'd written the song Confessions before Santiago, and so I'm making a reference to a song from The Patient called Confession, which I think is fun. Quiero volver a donde estaba, quiero soñar fuera de esta cama. So that in English means I want to return to where I was. I want to dream outside of this bed. I used to live in Chile, so when I say I want to volver a donde estaba, like when I want to return to where I was, I'm saying I want to go back to Chile, which is kind of the whole idea of the song, is this kind of like nostalgic, also journey-ish type of feel. I want to dream outside of this bed because I'm sleeping so I can wake up in Santiago. And also kind of sets up this mysterious vibe in the song of whether this is real or whether it's a dream. Like if I'm actually waking up in Santiago, or if I'm dreaming and suddenly I wake up and I'm in Santiago and that's all a dream. Who knows? Makes this song mysterious. Voy a salir de aquí, solo hay un lugar para mí. That means I'm gonna get out of here, and there's only one place for me. The chorus. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. Okay, I'm waking up in Santiago. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. So, picture this. I'm on a plane, headed to Santiago, because that's where I landed when I was going on a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And as I'm landing in the city of Santiago, first you go over this massive mountain range, the Andes mountain range. There they call it La Cordillera. So I'm flying above this amazing mountain range, and the clouds are like intermingled with the mountains, and I look out my window, and the thought that goes through my head in that moment, the melody that comes in is, I'm waking up in Santiago, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. So that melody came to me 8 years ago in July, or rather in September, and it just stuck with me. I was just like, oh man, that's so catchy. I really like that. And I kind of like went in between like falling asleep and waking up as the plane was coming into Santiago, and then when we got there, I still had that stuck in my head and it kept playing. And I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Isn't that such a sense of like adventure, you know? You don't know what's gonna happen. You're going to this new place, you're going on this big adventure. My stepdad, who passed away recently, would always instill in us that desire for adventure. He'd say like, oh, life's a big adventure. Aren't you so excited for what's to come? And so that idea is reflected there. My bags are packed and I'm headed out. I'll leave behind my worries, my cares, my doubts. Later when I was on my mission, I was sharing this song with one of my companions, and I was just singing it, and we were just having like one of those nights where we were just having fun and joking around, and those words came to my mind, like, my bags are packed and I'm heading out, I'll leave behind my worries, my cares, my doubts. Realizing that I could leave behind worldliness in the world and embark on this service for God, which I think is so transcendent, you know, like get beyond like the material and try to help people to change their lives, which honestly believed I was doing, and I still believe I was doing that. I've seen some really cool results from people who I helped down in Chile. So I'm waking up in Santiago. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. My bags are packed, I'll see what's in store. I've heard that in Chile there's so much more. Santiago is, of course, the capital of Chile. So I'm saying like, oh, if I'm waking up in Santiago, I'm gonna see what's in store, have that sense of adventure. In Chile, there's so much more. So that's pretty self-explanatory, but there you go. Second verse. A veces me veo en Viña del Mar. What that line is saying is, sometimes I see myself in Viña del Mar, which is a city in Chile, and that's where I served the majority of my mission, in the Viña area and also in the north in La Serena. So that's why that next line is, o en las playas hermosas de La Serena. Sometimes I see myself in Viña or in La Serena, which are two really cool cities in Chile where I have a lot of really special memories with a lot of really special people who really impacted my life, and I hope I did something to help theirs out as well. Montando la cordillera, lejos de Nevada y todo esta pena. La cordillera, what I'm saying there is climbing the mountain range, which is what they call the Andes. They just call it the mountain range because it's one of the biggest mountain ranges in the world, and it's their mountain range, so they just call it La Cordillera. They don't call it La Cordillera de los Andes. They could call it that, but they don't. Lejos de Nevada y todo esta pena means away from Nevada and all this pain. One thing that I hate as a Nevadan, and that any Nevadan hates, is when people say Nevada. Like, it's the biggest pet peeve. Saying it now makes me cringe. So, it's Nevada, and even when I'm speaking in Spanish, like, if I was pronouncing it with a Hispanic accent, it'd be Nevada. Because I'm from Nevada, and I know the correct pronunciation, I'm gonna say Nevada. So please pronounce it Nevada, even when you're speaking in Spanish, because it's not Nevada, it's Nevada. I just wanna be free, solo hay un lugar para mí. So I just wanna be free, I wanna let myself not have to worry about all the cares of growing up and just go out and serve God and have a great time doing that. Solo hay un lugar para mí, that means there's only one place for me. I bet you guys can guess where that is because this song keeps talking about it. Do you know what's there beyond the bend? They say that it's just a dream. They say that it's just a... I realized that this song needed a bridge, and I said to myself, okay, what am I going to do about a bridge? I started looking up songs that were similar to this, songs that were like I want songs, that were journey songs, that were dreaming songs. I found the song Rainbow Connection by Kermit the Frog, and I don't like frogs, but Kermit's cool. In that song, he says, some say it's just a dream, so I was like, you know, like, that kind of fits with this whole song. Like, am I dreaming or am I awake? Like, am I really going to Santiago, or is this just in my imagination and my hopes? So, they say that it's just a dream. It comes from that. For so long I've been so far away, waking up, I'll be there to stay. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. For so long, for all this time, I've been so far away. I've been away for 6 years now, and I'd love to go, and it kind of fits with that, you know, whole I want idea and like escaping and finding your portal and going on this adventure. I'm waking up, I'll be there to stay. It goes through the chorus again, and at the very end, I say I'm waking up in Santiago, but I say it in Spanish. Me despertaré en Santiago. And that's not just like I'm waking up, that's like I will wake up in Santiago. That's the song. Hope you enjoy it. It's coming out May 14th if you're seeing this early. If you're seeing this after the song comes out, which I'll put it out later, great. You made it. I hope you've been enjoying the song. I think it's a really fun song. The people I've shown it to in the past seem to really get behind it. So that's it.